Hello everybody, my name is Leo and welcome to the channel. Today I want to vent about something. Pokemon cards. And scalpers.
I made $3,000 flipping this item from Costco. I made my way to Costco at opening, grabbed as many as I could fit in my cart, and headed for the checkout. I looped around to all the other Costcos in my city so I could grab them all before they sold out.
Yes, it's nothing new, it's nothing original. I just wanted to share some videos that I thought were interesting. Let's have some fun. And without further ado, let's have some fun. And what I mean by fun is that we're going to watch this whole video eye-rolling and groaning because of how these people are acting. And you can tell that these are all scalpers. This is from a Costco. I'm not sure about the date, but I'm going to say around the drop of, I think that was Prismatic. And yeah, these are all scalpers. You can tell because the ones that are touching the ground, no one is picking up, because if someone were to step on it, that depreciates the value of it when they go to resell it. But nonetheless, onto my vent, and I have some video accompaniment with it.
Unbelievable, dude.
Unbelievable is right. Hear me out. Now, I've had an off and on relationship with collecting Pokemon cards my whole life. I started when I was 5. Last year when they dropped the virtual trading card game, I got back into it. And not being in the space of collecting for the past, I'm going to say 10 years, I did not know it was as bad. And apparently it's never been this bad in a long time. And I'm just tired of everything being out. It's crazy. I can't go to Walmart. I can't go to Target. All local businesses are completely sold out. And it's just annoying. So I get it. I get the desperation. And I get people being annoyed. If it's like this in other places, I totally get the frustration.
Take a video of this. It's too late. You're too late. Get here on time. You got something. Not right now.
Can't split at least one thing, man. One thing.
See, that is just a 3-pack for you. Stop being a crybaby about it.
Appreciate it, man.
And it's the audacity of standing there with 2 full baskets of Pokemon cards and talking shit. Not that I would ever act on it, but I get the impulsive thought. Totally reaching. I wouldn't, but I get it. But on the flip side of things, where all you see is just the scarcity and there's no cards and you're desperate, it starts like changing you a little bit. When you see the available cards, it's just like, I gotta get them all. Where scalpers can get them. And then you yourself become the scalper. And then you become the very thing you swore to destroy. Anyway, about those vending machines. In my area, we don't have them. I think the closest one is about 3 hours away. But they seem like a hassle too. It might make hunting easier. You just walk in, look at the thing, and see that it's all sold out, and then leave.
POV, local scalper sprinting to Pokémon machine at open.
Yeah, I have no idea where he's going. He totally missed it. Unless there's some guy in the back. He has a supplier or something.
Oh yeah, and he brought multiple people to buy all the machines. Let's make this guy famous.
Except we can't, even if we wanted. What are we going to make famous? Some hooded guy who's facing away from the camera the whole time? I don't have any of these in my area, like I said. But from what I've heard is when you buy from these machines now, they now have like a timer on them. So you can buy 1 or 2 packs, boxes, whatever, and it freezes. So it's supposed to deter you from standing there and buying the whole thing, just to be a real inconvenience. But it doesn't really work because no one's standing there enforcing you to leave when you buy something. So now people just have ample opportunity to pull out their phone and record you doing it.
Yeah, how many is that, bro? How many? 15? Your card declined 4 fucking times? That's crazy. You're gonna share with her and nobody else? You think you're doing everybody a favor, bro? That's so wild, bro. Look at you, dumbass. Bro, defend yourself some more, please.
Like, we're past the desperation. Now we're just angry. And like I said, it's just the audacity to be able to sit there with a cart full of Pokemon cards with a line of people behind you yelling at you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do either, honestly. I would walk in and see somebody loading up a cart in a line, and I'd be like, I have no idea what they're here for. I've never heard of Pokemon cards.
Look at you, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at the hall. Sharing is caring, my God. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm practicing my public speech, and actually, I get to film in public, too, because you're in public, bro. Look at this. Look at this fucking clown, bro. Look at this guy. Oh, my God.
So you can do what this guy did and just pull out your phone and yell at him and cuss at him and film him the whole time, or you could just unplug the machine and then call the manager.
It says limit 2 on the top. I've seen it.
It doesn't say that.
It says no order.
He's shutting off the machine. It doesn't say that on there.
Well, I call the cops so you guys can dash it out. But I mean, it says limit 2. I talked to the vendor that stocked it.
If he was plugging the machine, you can see it doesn't say limit.
Right, you got I see it. It goes right across the top.
It no longer has that there no more.
So that's exactly what happened here. There was a limit 2 per customer, and you could see he had a pile right there. He was holding up a line. People got upset. A guy unplugged the machine, and they called the manager over.
I'm sure the guy that works here and sees the machine every day.
This is why they're changing the machine.
He's unplugging the machine. I'm in the middle.
He wants you out. So
Okay, that's fine. All right, I gotta go. So I got my stuff.
we give him trespass here.
Yeah. Cool. So I'm trespassing for just buying Pokemon cards.
Yes, you're getting trespassed for Pokemon cards. You made it about Pokemon cards. You had a sign that said only 2. You have like 30. So I'm going to lead you into this a little bit. Next guy, Scalper. Surprise, surprise. He's at a vending machine, and from the context and what I found out, it looks like it was the same situation. He was buying cards. There was a line. Somebody called the cops and the store manager. Whether the store manager called the cops, that is not important, and it picks up here.
They unplugged the machine. And they bought all the product. Everything. So we want to trespass.
So what did they pay any money?
They paid money, yeah. But they bought it all because they...
Did you buy all this?
Yeah, I just bought it all with my credit card. It's on my credit card.
From what I can hear, the manager is trying to get him for trespassing, and the people in line are upset because he is clearing out the machine.
You gotta pay it off now?
I asked him, I was like, dude, don't buy all of it.
Did you unplug the machine?
I didn't touch anything on the machine, but I came here when the guy was buying Pokemon cards and it shut down. He left about 15 minutes.
So the officer asked, did you unplug the machine? He said no. I was watching a guy pay for Pokemon cards, and then it just shut down.
Yeah. Okay. So he unplugged it.
The problem is that people are just gotta, like, they need to plug the machine in now. Like, if they want to come here and buy cards, that's fine. But we didn't.
I already bought it all with my credit card.
Then, you know what I
And
mean?
then this guy said he's gonna report.
That's the manager. That's what we have.
So it seems like it was similar to the last video. He was in the middle of paying for cards though, and someone unplugged the machine so he would stop, and it charged his card, and he didn't get his cards.
Okay, so how can we resolve this in a way that the customer's happy, the business is happy? What's the best way to resolve it? Because you may not get your card, you might get the money back.
Well, the transaction I didn't bend all of it, but I already paid for all of it.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's the same shit this guy would do, bro.
And so far, all these videos have been pretty tame. People get mad, they unplug the machine, they yell at them. Nothing really happens. But when it becomes an altercation, that's when it gets interesting. Just a good brawl at the front of a Costco over Pokemon cards. I'm with that one guy who's trying to de-escalate the situation. It's Pokemon cards! It's Pokemon cards! It's just Pokemon cards! And we lead with a nasty haymaker that was blocked, followed by a little one of these, straighten up your jacket, and then skip a little bit with your homie, that little bump. End it with a high jump kick to the stomach. Fighting beats normal. I don't make the rules. Ending it being like he doesn't get anything else in here. He gets rocked about 2 or 3 times, he gets pushed, and he loses both shoes and runs away. And who doesn't like a little scalper on scalper action? From what I been told in this video is that these are both scalpers, and the guy that's boxing out the one in front of the machine is upset that he didn't get to clear it out first. And on to the last video, and it's a good one, I promise.
This is my local store. I live right next to
Good. You act like we are all local.
So what happened before the video started was that there was a line to get Pokemon cards. The guy that's being filmed cut the line. He grabbed a pack, went over to the cashier, and the guy who saw it, who is filming now, started videoing him. And as soon as the guy sees that he's being filmed, he just deflects with, "Hey man, I'm local."
They weren't there. I walked through. There was no line.
There was a line.
There was a line. There's been a line all
There
day.
wasn't a line when I was here.
There's been a line there.
All right.
And the cherry on top, he got called out by the guy who's filming and the store manager and reacted with,
"Oh, sorry."
No,
Do you see this shit? It's ridiculous. Because it's a fucking weirdo.
and what a throw indeed, not even making it 10 feet away, hit a guy in the head, made a damn mess, and then Mike drops his gift cards on the ground and then walks out. So in conclusion to this video and my small little rant at the beginning of the video, at the end of the day, scalpers are treating this as a business. As toxic as that is, that's what they're here for. And I feel like to nip this in the bud would be to not give them a profit. Meaning, if, for example, they bought a booster pack of Journey Together, and they bought it for $50, and they're selling it on eBay starting at $50, just don't buy it. Now, even if they start the bid at 0 and it starts climbing, we should stop paying for it after the market value. So it starts at 0, it climbs up to 50, maybe give it 55, maybe give it 60, don't go past it. If you don't give them a reasonable profit, they won't do it anymore. There would be no reason. The extra side money isn't worth it, but not enough people will do that to really nip it in the bud. So it's just an infinite cycle of, I don't want to overpay for this, but I want some. And if I do want some, I'm going to have to go to the scalpers. So if you do go to the scalpers, don't give them a reasonable profit. Well, that's my vent for the video. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you did. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video that I make.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this. What's up?